This battle is not only a sidekick showdown, but it's also about two of the most respected assassins in their universes. I am of course talking about Jason Todd the Red Hood and Bucky Barnes the Winter Soldier. And these ruthless mercenaries are on the hunt to see who will be found shot down in cold blood. I'm MikeG, and this is Dream Battles. To begin, we have Jason Todd, a boy who had a rough life on the streets and lost his father at a very young age while he was in prison. But from there on, he got by on his own by stealing whatever he could just to simply survive. Later, he was taken to Bruce Wayne's home after a severe beating he took while on the streets of Gotham. Over time, Bruce had a connection with Jason and later confessed to him that he was Batman, and told him there was an opening to be the next Robin, and without hesitation, he became the second Robin. One night he was monitoring the Batcave, and while he was on the computer, he saw his mother Catherine thinking she was dead after all these years. But she was actually still alive. So he used all the skills Batman taught him to find his mother, and at long last they were together as mother and son. But it was just a setup so the Joker could beat Jason to death with a crowbar. But Batman was too late. The explosive went off, and Jason was dead in Batman's arms, making this Batman's greatest failure to haunt him for years. Jason was later resurrected in the Lazarus Pit to get his revenge on the Joker for killing him, and also Batman for not avenging his death. He is a member of the Bat family, but also represents Batman's greatest failure, and by doing this, he is taking the former identity of the Joker, known as the Red Hood. As a former Robin, you would expect all the skills someone trained by Batman would have, like the experience of the first Robin, Dick Grayson, which we all know him now as Nightwing. But before he became Red Hood, he had received excellent education and tutoring from Batman, and has knowledge on various subjects which include science, mathematics, forensic medicine, geography, history, and leadership, and has also proven to be a highly efficient criminal strategist and organizer. But he received more training with Talia al Ghul and the League of Shadows by traveling the world, much like Batman did, but sought out much deadlier training. Red Hood possesses near-peak human-level strength and agility, making him an Olympic-level athlete capable of difficult acrobatic feats. Red Hood is also a highly skilled combatant. While on his journey, he learned all the forms of martial arts, and this making him probably the best martial artist in the DC universe. And showing that he is skilled in fighting, he has single-handedly beaten Nightwing, the Teen Titans, and even his former mentor, Batman. The helmet Red Hood wears includes a built-in radio transmitter and night vision lenses. The helmet also provides some protection but can be punctured. The suit he wears is very similar to the Batman Beyond suit that features glider wings and a grappling hook on his left arm. Boots and belt have 8 storing compartments for gadgets similar to Batman, which should be no surprise. Very much like the Winter Soldier, he has access to military weapons, and having a perfect aim when using batarangs, he later was trained to use firearms while on his journey around the world. But his main weapons of choice are his 2 handguns, ninja stars, and while in hand-to-hand combat, his special knife. And using bladed weapons, he does show signs of swordsmanship. He has shown to be skilled enough to hold his own against the Green Arrow in a sword fight, and even though he lost, it was an impressive display of skill. Red Hood surveys his targets before attacking and killing them. This means he spends long hours scouting targets and assuring that they deserve what's about to come to them. On the other hand, Bucky Barnes was no more than a teenager schooling full-grown men at hand-to-hand combat. Because he had these amazing natural skills, he was sent to military training to only find himself later fighting side by side with Captain America. After an attempt to take down Baron Zemo, they found themselves too close to an explosion and Bucky Barnes was presumed dead. Or was he dead? It turned out he was frozen in ice for many years, and while the Soviets were searching for Captain America, they instead found Bucky Barnes still alive. They took him in, brainwashed him, and turned him into a deadly assassin. After Bucky was found, the Soviets realized he had a missing arm, so they replaced it with a cybernetic arm that has super strength and enhanced reaction time. The arm can lift more than 2 tons, that's 4,000 pounds. It can also be removed and mentally controlled from a remote location. And the arm can even discharge bolts of electrical energy from its palm and even discharge an EMP to shut down anything electronic. He is an expert with marksmanship and knife throwing. Winter Soldier has mastered several methods to silently take out enemies with bladed weapons. A good example is when the Winter Soldier threw a 60-centimeter long knife to penetrate the outer garment of a German soldier with such accuracy he pierced his heart in high Arctic winds several meters away. Winter Soldier has also made a habit out of constantly studying his surroundings and depicting what he can and cannot do in whatever situation he is in. He uses these methods in stealth and tracking as well. For example, he was able to render Wolverine's superhuman senses such as smell completely by luring him to an abandoned warehouse that was completely soaked with oil inside. And the Winter Soldier even soaked himself to make it so that Wolverine could not detect him. Being trained in martial arts and acrobatics as a teenager during World War II, he was training more than while being molded into an assassin by the Soviets. He has single-handedly beaten Crossbones, Wolverine, and the Black Widow, and fought Captain America and Iron Man at the same time. Now, before I choose the victor of this battle, I want to say that whoever I choose is not fact, it's opinion. And if you disagree, that's fine, but please respect my opinion and I will respect yours. Now, the winner I choose for this battle is the Winter Soldier. I do have a couple of reasons why he would probably beat the Red Hood. One is the fact that the Winter Soldier stands toe-to-toe with guys that are physically in every way above him, but it seems to make no difference. And why is this, you may ask? Because it seems that he is always one step ahead every single time. You also have to remember that he is a natural in everything he does. Something I forgot to mention is that when his memory was taken away, his skills were still present. It basically shows that you should not underestimate him, and yes, Red Hood is a great fighter, but no matter how good the Red Hood is, the Winter Soldier will still be better. Another thing you have to remember is the fact that he is basically a Terminator. He has no meaning in life as a human being, but has one meaning as an assassin, and at this point is to do the job, and all that's going through his mind is to terminate. This makes him much more of a threat than the Red Hood, because he will stop at absolutely nothing to finish the job, and he will go to any limit to kill the Red Hood, even if it's risking his life. Well, that's pretty much the reason why I feel the Winter Soldier would win this battle. If you guys agree and you have more reasons why you feel the Winter Soldier would beat the Red Hood, please put them in the comments below. I think a lot of people would be curious on other reasons why the Winter Soldier would win, including myself. If you disagree and you feel the Red Hood would win and you have great reasons why, please put it in the comments below. I think many of us would still enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this battle. If you want to see more, please stick around. I plan on doing more. MikeG off your screen. I'll see you guys soon in the next battle. See you guys soon.